In a roller coaster economy full of ups and downs, we are seeing a unique pattern. GDP is up, real personal income is down, and record debt is up. What should we make of all this? Economic uncertainty means you have to keep up with what's happening. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll keep you in the know. We're currently in an economic cycle where consumer prices have hit the highest levels in 40 years, and interest rates are at a 22-year peak. Despite this, Americans keep spending and economic output keeps growing. In the third quarter of 2023, GDP grew at an annualized rate of 4.9%. More than twice the pace of the previous quarter. But here's the catch. As GDP was surging in July, August, and September, real personal income, which accounts for inflation and taxes, was falling in each of those same 3 months. So, where's the spending coming from? It seems we have to look at household debt for answers. In the same third quarter that saw GDP grow at its fastest rate in nearly 2 years, total household debt and credit card debt reached new all-time highs. According to the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, consumers pushed household debt $228 billion higher in the third quarter, to a grand total of $17.29 trillion, another all-time record. Perhaps even more profound was the rise in credit card debt last quarter. Consumers racked up another $48 billion in credit card debt in the third quarter, bringing the total up to $1.08 trillion, a near 5% quarter-over-quarter increase. Year-over-year credit card balances in the third quarter grew by $154 billion, the largest 12-month increase since 1999. Analysts say the accumulation of debt is not incidental to the growth of consumer spending or the overall economy. Rather, it is the reason for it. John Sedunov, a finance professor, recently told ABC News, after blowing through savings to buy essentials, they do what's next, find sources to borrow. Mary Hansen, an economics professor at American University, also told ABC News this. Consumer spending, which we all know is the base of GDP, is really being held up by credit card debt. How long can the economy be propped up by consumer debt? Signs of trouble are starting to emerge. Except for student loans, which were still on a payment pause last quarter, every category of debt saw higher delinquency rates in the third quarter. And the third quarter also saw a nearly 60% jump in the year-over-year rate of serious delinquencies, defined as delinquent for 90 days or longer. There's also this. Retail sales in October fell for the first time in 7 months. Savings are evaporating, debt levels are surging, delinquencies are rising, and now sales are slowing. Larry Adam, Chief Investment Officer at Raymond James, recently said that debt-fueled spending ends only one way for the economy: recession. In a client note, Adams suggested that consumers' ability to continue to consume indiscriminately is coming to an end. If spending was backed up by rising income, a soft landing for the economy might be possible. But the current dependence on debt suggests we're operating on borrowed time. The real question is, what happens when that time runs out? That's why I suggest you take the time to learn more about what's really going on in the economy by attending our exclusive one-on-one web conference at AugustaPreciousMetals.com/webconference.